Alright boys, we made it to the Expo here. It's come a blizzard here over the weekend. Not one like you get from Dairy Queen either. Did you see that? Turned to ice, it's cold out here.
We're here with Steve. He's with Bonafide and Native. We've got one of the new models that they got, the XTR. Steve, would you care giving us a rundown of what this boat's about?
We're Big Adventures. We're based in Asheville, North Carolina, and Bonafide is one of our premier fishing brands. And the XTR has been out about 2 years, and it's our premier fishing platform. It's not driven by a pedal drive. It's really motorization, where you can put a motor on the bow, a motor on the stern, and fully outfit this boat. Kind of going from the bow to the stern, we've got mounting points on the front that you can put electric motors on the front with GPS spot system. Got battery storage here in the front, so you've got a lot of storage there. Moving back, we've got a standing platform here on the XTR, and that's been very, very popular for people to be able to fish off the bow of the boat and have a very stable boat for standing. You got battery storage here under the platform. We also, what's nice about the XTR 130, you can do it as a solo setup or you can do it as a tandem. We make an extra seat system that you can buy, and you can remove the standing platform here, and we've got molded in inserts here that you can mount a tandem seat, so you can take your kid, your wife, or a friend. So it's a great versatile setup for a fishing platform. One of the nice innovative things that we've done is try to minimize drilling in a boat while you're outfitting, is we do these power link ports. And you'll see those throughout the boat. So if you're mounting a motor on the front, you can run all of your electronics through here into the battery box, so it's very clean. We've also got a lot of mounting points. We've got drainage off the front in case you get a little bit of water coming over onto the deck. We've got gear tracks throughout the boat to be able to mount any of your fishing rod holders. And of course, right here in the center of the boat, you've got a big standing platform. The seat system is adjustable. You can slide the seat forward, you can slide it back. If you're doing foot control steering with your stern motor, you'll want your seat more centered in the boat. If you're going to be using a tiller style motor, you can move the seat all the way back, and then you've got a tandem set up there too that trims out the boat really nice. Got plenty of gear tracks, rod holders, paddle holders back here, and then we've got mounting points on the stern of the boat for power pole or for stern mount motors. Fantastic platform, super stable. Comes in normally at $36.99 retail. And of course, once you build this boat out, you might be in that $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 range, according to how much you want to put on this boat. But check out our website at bonafidekayaks.com.
What's up, boys?
How's it going, man?
How's it going? What you got here, John?
I'm just selling some bluegrass bugs. This is a lure that I helped design. It came out last January, so we've had it out 1 year. Mule Fishing makes it, and I'm just selling here. It's a real stretchy material. Great for smallmouth, rock bass, creek fish, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. We got 6 different colors. It's a great little lure, kind of catch them all.
And it works.
Catches fish.
He gave us some back when we done the video, and I can confirm they work. So, all right, boys, good to see y'all.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm here with Trevor Fitzgerald. He's a winner of the 2010 Open Bassmaster. Most recently won the 2020 Major League Fishing down in Toyota Series. Where was it? St. John's.
Series on the St. John's.
He's won a lot of tournaments, been in a lot of tournaments. He's actually started his own fishing company here, Fitzgerald Fishing. Trevor, tell us a little bit about your company and what you do here.
So after I won the 2010 Bassmaster Open on Seminole, my wife Sonia and I, we were building custom rods currently, and we won the tournament, or I won the tournament with one of our custom flipping sticks. And Bassmaster did a real nice write-up in the magazine about the custom rods, and it kind of got some national notoriety, and we had a lot of people reaching out wanting custom rods. And really, honestly, just one thing led to the next. I mean, I had a bunch of guys around the house that wanted rods, and then Tackle Warehouse contacted us, wanted to carry them. and we really built like a really good name for offering like super high quality rods, you know.
Yeah.
And then we signed Brian Thrift around 2013. We did the Brian Thrift Signature Series. Thrift's still on board with us, uses the rods at every tournament. He fishes the Bass Pro Tour and everything, and it's honestly, it went from being a hobby to like a full-blown business now. It's pretty awesome, and we're very blessed, you know.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. So
All right. I'm going to link him down below if you all want to check out his shop. Y'all have an online shop.
Yeah, FitzgeraldFishing.com. You know, like I said, I mentioned Tackle Warehouse. You can get them there. And ask for them at your local tackle stores. I mean, I think we're in over 100 different tackle stores nationwide now. So
That's
there's
awesome.
a lot of shops that carry them as well.
That's awesome. Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you all.
Hey guys, I'm here with Michael with Action Trackchair. Honestly, probably the coolest thing that I've seen here so far. Michael, you want to talk about them and kind of what brought the idea to make these?
Yeah, so it actually wasn't ever really started to be a company. Back in '08, a father designed a chair and bolted a boat seat to it and told his son to get after it. And after cleaning it up a little bit, a company was formed to change a bunch of other people's lives, including mine. They're made in Marshall, Minnesota, and there's dealers all throughout the nation. And the way to get a hold of one of those dealers is you can go to thetrackchair.com. You can build out a chair. All the different models are there. There's pictures and specs. So you can go through, pick out what color you want, what accessories, and get a dealer out to do a demo and see if a track chair is a good fit for your life to get you back out enjoying it and loving it again.
So what kind of capabilities do these things have as far as like terrain and stuff?
I haven't met a terrain that I've wanted to get through that I haven't been able to, and that includes the beach, trails, mud, sand. They're made in Marshall, Minnesota. I live in central Georgia, so snow, when we get it, I can't say that I've ever played in massive snow, but they are made in Marshall, Minnesota, and they go through the snow all over the place up there.
Very cool.
All right, we're here with Houston from Lowrance. He's going to show us a little bit about units right here and some of the transducer stuff over here.
Yeah, so we just released or just announced the Active Target 2 XL. So now we have the Eagle Eye, which is kind of entry level, super affordable. Then we have Active Target 2, and then now we've got our Active Target 2 XL. So the cool thing about this is it's 180 degree viewing pane, so able to see top of the water column, the bottom, super easy. We've got reverse range now, so you can kind of adjust any way that you want to. A lot more definition in structure, bottom separation as well. So this is our forward mode here. This is looking into a bluff wall, so like you can actually see the fish inside the bluff holes, cracks, crevices, everything like that. And then show you some of our scout mode. Let's see, here we go right here. So this is scout mode, Active Target XL. So pretty much taking up the whole screen there, and that's going to be a 180 degree view out in front of you. So
that's about as close as you can get to cheating right there, ain't it?
Super cool there. So those are the images on the Active Target 2 XL, and then show you all the mount and kind of the transducer itself. And yeah, that's what we have coming out this year, and looking forward to it. And then this is the actual transducer itself. So Active Target 2 XL, the cool thing about it is we have our own bracket system mount, so no reason to buy, a third-party mount. So cool thing about this is, super simple cam lock there, and then as far as this, super easy to adjust. So this will be down and forward mode. That's super cool because the ease of use is, probably the best on the market, honestly. And then to go to scout mode, you're just going to go up like this, click over, and you'll lock that back in. So no tools needed or anything like that to go from forward, down, or scout. So super easy there. And then another thing that we have coming out, or that is out now, is the Ghost X trolling motor. So an updated version of the actual Ghost trolling motor. No more magnet in the arrow indicator. It's going to be direct driven now, so no lag or anything like that, so you'll know exactly where you're casting. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have out now in the bass fishing world, and yeah, y'all take a look at it, and appreciate it.
All right, guys, I'm here with John with Yakgadget. He's going to talk about some of his new stuff, or just whatever you want to talk about, John.
Sure. We're going into our 8th year as a company, and when we first started, we started with motor mounts and then anchor systems, and then we made our way to storage products, and then we got into track mounted accessories, and now we're even branching out further now. So we're going to talk about some of the things that we have kind of new in the last year that are new items, and then some of our classics that we've kind of gone back, revisited, made some improvements on as well. So we can just talk about some of the new items. One of the items that I personally really love, and we have the ability to thermoform in our shop now, so it's a new method of production for us, and we've designed these little caddy systems. This is a micro caddy that goes right in the track. You have these drop-in dividers, so you can pick how you want to divide your gear. You can use it for bait storage. You can hook your baits on the side, or you can drop them in. You've got room for your different tools and tether points, and that's a $25 item. That's just a really great, convenient item while you're out on the water, and I'm really proud because we make all of it in our shop in Smyrna, Tennessee. And then we have of course we have our flex rods, which has been a staple of our product line for the last 4 years at least, now 5 years. Gosh, time flies. And we've made improvements to them over the last few years. And this is our latest iteration of the 2-rod paddle holder. But we also make these in 3-rod holder, 4-rod holders, 2-rod, and a bump board mount holder. So we have so many different variations, and this leads me to our newest variation, which is the Angle Pros. So we have this in a 3-rod holder or a 4-rod holder. This is the 4-rod holder model, and you have a knob. You have the knob on the inside that you can turn, and then you can control the angle. So this allows you can also pick if you want it on the inside or the outside, or you can even also turn this and store your rods on the outside or the inside of your boat. So this gives you a lot of flexibility and you can bring them close together or spread them far apart. So they truly are flex rods. We've also been playing with this too for our new truck rod line, where you can store your fishing rods in the back of the bed of your truck. We have a clamp-on model where you can clamp on if you don't have the rails. If you do have the rails, we're going to have a version of these where you'll have the adapters where they'll go right into those heavy rails, and then you can bungee down your rods, and you can carry 4 rods safely in the bed of your truck, or you can even do 8 rods, 4 on each side. And closer you put them together, the more vertical they go, the farther apart, the more horizontal they go.
When will those be out?
Those are going to be out probably in the next month.
Because I need some.
Yeah, the clamp system's out now. That's on our website. And they're called truck rods, and then these versions with the rails are going to be out in the next month. And we also have the micros as well. So we have for the boats like Crescent, some of the paddle only boats, we have the 2-rod, and we have the 2-rod and paddle, and they're more compact, and they don't go past the contour of the boat, so that way they don't interfere with any of your paddling. So we found that that's really important as well. Of course, we have our classic bump board holders for your catch boards, your Yakgadget leader board. They all fit within this and they lock down. So that's been also a big classic of ours. Our micro tracks, our tool holders where you can mount and you have some extra gear tracks so you don't sacrifice any of your track, and then you pick up the ability to have your different tool and bait holder as well. That's a $15 item. It's just perfect, goes on a lot of your boats. And so if you want to have a complex setup or a simplified setup, we basically have everything that you need. We have our double paddle holder, the Easy Grip XD. This doesn't wobble in any way. It locks on. It works really, really well. That's been out for a good while. We have our 2025, 2026 Easy, the Cell Grip XD. This has the bigger head on it that makes it easier to put your cell phone in, and then we have our older one that we're clearancing out as well. That's a little bit shorter. The phone mounts have been doing really good. We're working on a couple of add-ons to this product to even make it better. We've also added our tethers, so we have our retractable tethers. These are our tough tethers. We have our show price at $6, but they usually sell for $7. And then with all the knobs that we use, the Dubro knobs, we've created our own wrench. And these wrenches are great for locking it down to where it'll never move or come off your boat. Just by doing a half turn beyond what your hand can do, it is amazing the difference, and it really does lock in strong. We also have our magnetic tethers, where if you want to put it around your fish grips or around your pliers, you can break them off, do what you need to do, and then snap it back, and then put it in either our cup holder or micro caddy, so you don't lose any gear. We've been working. I'm really proud of this. This is a new thing. We've been working with Aqua, and we have co-developed their battery storage buckle. So you can take the Aqua flap and put it around this buckle, and you can attach this buckle a myriad of ways. You can use the T-nuts to go to your track. It comes with screws, with spacers that you can attach it. I've measured it where it fits a Yakgadget black pack perfectly, goes right into the screw holes, so you can mount it on the outside or the inside, or you can hard mount it to your kayak or to your hatch if you want. Over in the booth next to you, Bill, he's got his buckle mounted on the inside of that hatch over there for the PWR 129, and it's a really cool setup how he has it as well. We're also made some new things for Aqua as well. So we have kind of hiding over here. We have this is our power station where you can buckle the Aqua battery. And then you have this nice track area where you can mount your fish finder right there. And then we have this little area for the Aqua port that has the USBs ports on it. So you can mount it right there. It has a little screw to lock it in. So, and then you can wrap your cables around this, and this mounts right onto the track of your boat, no problem at all. And this is great. And then we also have the smaller one right here for the little power bank if you just want to recharge your cell phone, and it's more compact, it's smaller, so it goes on the smaller boats better too.
Wow.
And that we're selling that for $40, and we're selling this for $70, the show price. There'll be a little bit more than that when they launch on the website.
Very cool.
Yep. So, and then of course we've made some improvements to our crank system. It's free spinning. It works really well. It's easy to lock in place and hold down. You can turn it this way and use it for the front anchor system, or you can turn it around and use it for a rear anchor system. So it gives you a lot of flexibility there. We have our side tracks now. We have different types of tracks that goes in the side of these Millennium seats. That's becoming really popular. You know, they got these on not only the new canoes, but they got them on the Native Titans series, the new Hammer. They also have it on the XTR, the new Bonafide boat that everyone's talking about right now. Yeah. So we wanted to give you something that was really easy to mount, and you can still mount your throttle if you have a throttle you need to mount, or just any other accessory you want to track mount. Then you've also got the tool storage as well, and then they got the cup holder for baits or anything like that. So I find that that's really convenient. And then we made a special version of this that mounts to your bass trackers. So if you have a bass tracker aluminum boat, if you have a crest liner, we have this, and it has reinforced kind of like shelves on it where it'll mount on those boats as well. And then you can mount a lot of our kayak accessories that they couldn't put on those boats before. So we're really proud of that new version of that. And then we'll kind of work our way over here to the quick scope. So we've had a live scope mount now for, I guess we originally put it out in 23, and we've made a lot of different iterations. This is the 26 model. It's a new iteration. We went ahead and we used to include it's like a giant paddle holder with it, and you can mount it anywhere. Now we've included it with the system. So you can literally come out of the horizontal position, lock to the vertical, bring it down. You'll have your transducer here, and you have the arrow, so it's parallel. So wherever the arrow is pointing is where your transducer is pointing. You can steer it anywhere you need, so you can go 360. We're giving you a larger interior shaft, so you can run your line up through the shaft. That way it never interferes when you're steering. And then if you come into an emergency situation, you can pull it up vertically, or you can pull it up and then lock it into the horizontal. We also include a bungee cord package that goes here and that locks in there. That way, if you want to go down the road with it, you don't have to worry about losing it or it coming loose in any way. We're retailing this now for about $170. So this is the best deal on the market for this type of setup by far. And we've been real successful with it. And these new improvements, I think, makes it an even better product. We go back to our classic storage. We have our behind the seat storage bag. We also have our underneath storage. We have a special strap. When you pull it, all your gear comes right out to you. So I don't know about you, but when I kind of bend over, I'm a little stiff in my lower back. I've had back surgery, so I want to be able to access my gear real easily. So when I kind of droop over here, I can grab that and just pull my gear out right away, and I really like this. This is the quad box. It looks like a soft box, but it actually has plastic sewn on the inside, so it keeps its form. So it's kind of a hybrid between a hard box and a soft box. So it does have some flexibility, but it keeps its form and keeps its shape. So it's a quality product. And then we have our 2026 model now. Now we've had our quick stop system. This is kind of like a poor man's power pole is what we used to call it. It's gravity fed. It goes through this hole. It has a anchor collar system that has a rope, and the rope goes up through here. And so when you pull on the rope, you bring the pole up and down. The system with the pole and everything's included for $200. It has all the hardware installed kit. But what we added for this new version on the back, we have this pulley wheel. So for the days you don't want to use the pole, you now have the option of using a ball anchor or a bell anchor, and you can bring this up and clear the water and go to your next. I use the bomb anchors, the ball anchors. I love them to death, and you can bring those up and down and deploy. You can also hook it to our quick winder system, and so it's a great killer combo together. And so again, this is a $200 item. It comes with the 7.5 foot fiberglass pole with a diameter of 3/4 inch, and it's been a fantastic product so far. I think the new improvement on it makes it a killer two-way system, and it's the only one like it on the market. That's just a few things. Of course, we've got our kayak cushion. Love working with Brandon Elrod, the owner of Kayak Cushion. He helped us with a killer design. We love the black on the gray. That's kind of one of our signatures. We love doing it. We've also got our different bars too. This is our quad bar. We've worked with Aqua to have the lights on, to have the light system that you can easily install this to it with our buckle and the battery. We feature this in 3 different lengths. We have a 28 inch, a 31 inch, and a 35 inch. So between those 3 sizes, that fits pretty much every boat on the market. This is the 28 inch model. Works great on the Unlimited 10 and the Unlimited 12. So that's a few of the things that we've got. As you can see, we've got a lot going on right now. We've got a new tactical truck storage system coming out very soon. We can we'll be talking more about that. Yeah, actually, we can talk about it now if you want. This is brand new. We don't have it on the site.
We love tactical, so
this just got developed this week. So this is a tactical setup, but we also have it for tools. Whether you want to have flashlights, screwdrivers, a first aid kit bag, just things that would be in your truck that would be rolling around. We also have a battery cable accessory that we're going to be able to sell for this, where you can wrap your battery cables around it as well. This is the tactical setup. This goes around the headrest of your seat, and then we have another strap with a cam buckle that goes around the base of your seat where the crevice is. It locks in, and what that allows you to do is just have this any kind of configuration that you want to be able to have these items. Now we have our tactical here. This is really for transport. A lot of people ask me if this is for security. No, it isn't. It's when you want to go to the gun range. It's when you want to go hunting and you don't want to deal with a case. So we have the rifle storage system, and then there's a new product that got put out by the creators of Kayak Cushion. It's called Tucked. They have their new gun holster system. So I've got one right here actually, and I think it's an ingenious design. They have some of the foam that you have in your kayak cushion. This is designed to go in the back for carry, or you can fold it and open carry, or you can put it onto our system. And they have a subcompact model and a full size model, and they sell these for right about $59. But
let me ask you this: could you incorporate that to put on your kayak somehow?
I think you totally can.
Okay.
I think you could. And we are working on one of these plates for the kayak seat as well, and you would be able to put it back there if you wanted to. But this is a great new product. I'm a big fan of it. Actually, Brandon was here at the show yesterday, and he brought me some. But I'm excited about this too, because I am a gun sportsman myself, and I always love new things. I love how adjustable and adaptable it is. It's mainly the same spirit that we have with a lot of things that we create. Yep. So I think you're going to find that we got a lot of new great stuff coming out.
All right, guys, I'm here with Allie Ray from Bigs Only. She's going to show you all a little bit about their company and what they have.
That's right. We're here at the East Tennessee Fishing Show here in Knoxville. First, I want to tell you guys about our contingency program. If you win first place in a 50-boat tournament or more, you'll win $100 from us as long as you're wearing our gear. Second place will be $50. Next, I want to show you some of our new t-shirts. We've got the Bigs Only baseball tee. We've got several rope hats you'll see here. On the other side over here, you're going to see a lot of the Richardson 112s as well as that golf hat. We've got plenty of women's options and plenty different types of camo. Come check us out.
All right, we're here with Tyson with Humminbird. He's going to show us a little bit about these sonars here that Humminbird has. It's good for kayaks. Real quick before we touch on those, I've seen they had a 19-inch here, so they're a little bit bigger than Garmin.
We all have a number of screen sizes. They're all used for different boats. What I want to talk about here is the most popular fish finders that we have for kayaks. What I'm actually going to talk about is the more premium kayak. Right now, I'd like to talk about the Humminbird Explore series. These are new. They were launched last year. We make them in a 9, 10, and 12-inch screen. But what I've seen for the kayaker, the 9 or the 10 seems to be most popular. A lot of the reasons are space and also power consumption. The smaller screens use up very, very little power. And when you have constrained to using a small lithium battery, that makes a big deal. They come with our Lake Master map built in. So you get 1-foot contours on any lake that we have surveyed. Another interesting note about the Lake Master maps, they will integrate to the new Minn Kota Tarova kayak motor that we launched last year as well. And that's a 36-inch motor specially designed for kayakers. We put a kill switch on it because you guys are using it for primary propulsion, so that if you ever fell out of the water, it would pull. But you'll be able to touch this screen, select a contour, and tell your kayak to drive along it. So it's not even just running straight lines like an autopilot. You could be running pretty complex curves like these points so you can stay on fish and really just keep your hands on the rod and reel, as opposed to trying to steer and paddle and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what we're really excited about. And I think it has a lot of good applications for your community.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Good.
All right, I'm here with Lee from Garmin. He's going to show us a little bit about this new product here that Garmin's come up with.
Hey guys, Lee with Garmin. We're here at the East Tennessee show. We just launched the new EchoMap 166 back in the fall. This is our 16-inch EchoMap. It does have the ability for people who are into doing social media and recording and stuff to actually screen record with the Active Captain app now. So a bigger screen. So just for reference, you got the 10, the 12, and now the 16.
So Minn Kota over there, they actually had an 18 inches, so they said they're a little bit bigger than you guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll give them that, I guess.
I made that up.
Oh,
I made that up. Thank you. I'm here with Jeff from Nikko Baits. They're got the Helger mites we use in all of our videos. He's going to tell us a little bit about what they got going on here, new products, and most popular, and what they got here.
Well, Nikko's bread and butter has been the Helger mite. It's a 3-inch bait. Yeah. Nikko's known for 3 things. Realisticness, they float, and the durability. The current record on one of these right now is right at 300 or 400 fish right now on one Nikko bait. So you're gonna lose more on a snag than you will on a fish. Top 3 colors are natural, obsidian, and mud bug. If you like something that's got a good stink to it, I'd go mud bug all the way. Our newest things on the market, and some kind of hide these a little bit, but our newest things on the market right now we released are the sinking Hellgrammites. Especially about those, and we brought those for drop shot. They're available in mud bug, obsidian, and green pumpkin. Basically, you know, when you drop shot, especially on a floating baits, when you know your baits are going to go kind of float up there. So when the sinking aspect of it is, you know, it's flat, you know, and it's horizontal, so you're going to get that more fluid motion. I've actually got one on the tank here, rigged up on a Gamakatsu octopus hook. So when it drops, it's more subtle, it's more horizontal. It's got the sink rate, I feel like a 164th ounce trout magnet. For a guy, it works perfect in those slow moving creeks. Or I fish a lot of ponds too in Kentucky, so with some water features in it. So when those come down, it just kind of drifts down. If I want to speed it up or more current, you can always either add a little bit more weight to it, another jig head, but I like to just take a little split shot, a small little eagle fall split shot or something like that, and add it to the head, and that'll speed it up to those deep pockets or a few more current. So we've got the sinking Hellgrammites out. We're getting ready to have a few more added to it. One being, well, Easter egg things. We've got some tadpoles coming on down the road. We've got leeches coming. Shaking worms is a big possibility, but the newest addition will be actually our 4.25s. So if you're a big fan of the 4.25s, we brought those in for the kind of a bridge to the largemouth market. Some people believe that you need bigger baits to catch largemouth and big baits, but if you've been fishing with Nikko enough, you know you can catch just as many largemouth and smallmouth on the small stuff, including the 3 inches. There's a big stuff to do. So that's coming up. And then coming up soon, I'm going to show you guys, but don't put the camera on there. It just got it like this. But you guys see this one right here? This is going to be Nikko's newest addition. Now, if you see this one here, it's already up there on the wall with something separately. But this will be actually out in a couple of months. In 6. It's something that most people totally ask for. Oh yeah. It's been a major request. Part of my job with Nikko is I'm running social media. So any guy, you guys want questions, comments, you want to see baits, I see those. And basically what I do is I compile all those and I record it. Yeah. And so this bait is something that's been requested many times. So that'll be out in 2 weeks. That's kind of a little Easter egg thing. So you guys being down here, you'll get to, you kind of get to see it firsthand. And that's awesome. Something a little perk. People come to the show
that you all don't get.
Yeah, along with the other Easter egg stuff. So we got tons of things happening. Lots of good stuff coming out. I appreciate everybody, your support. Appreciate you guys coming out and seeing us. And,
thanks for having us. Go Big Blue.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.